531, that is dollars. So it's 68.7 billion towards external debt repayments this month. So denting the official forex reserves, which are currently at a cost of 1.43 trillion. So the obligation represents a decline from 71 billion up to July 2024, that largely on account of falling interest rates on floating rate loans. So January and July usually account for the biggest external debt service load, yeah, and interest payments to China for 656.5 billion. That is at today's rate. Because remember, these dollars will always change, yeah? So, which was contracted in 2014 and 2015 for construction of the Mombasa, Nairobi, Naivasha standard gauge railway. So, Kenya to repay 68 billion foreign debt this month. Okay, so the loans were on a mixed concessional and the commercial terms. So the latter being pledged on the now expired London Inter bank offered rate plus a premium. So I think you guys know about that. So the World Bank analysis, Kenya continuing external debt obligation shows that payment to China, it will stand at 55.8 billion, and the principal is 37.66, and the interest is 15.6 billion. So the treasury normally buys dollars from CBK to make its external payment obligations, such as debt service, as I've talked there before, and the government supplies imports. Yeah, it also sells the dollars it receives from foreign loans to the monetary authority. So this movement of the exchange rate can therefore lower or raise the amount in shillings required to service external debt, even when the amount in dollars is constant. Yeah, and that's why they said there before that that amount will, it's going to differ from uh, how much the exchange rate is going to be at that point, because the debts are in dollars. So other significant debt obligation this month, which is now, this is the interesting part, include a semi-annual interest payment of 3.8 billion, and on the $1 billion. So I think you guys know about this story about the 12-year euro bond that the country floated in mid 2021. The bond carries an annual coupon rate of 6.3%. Uh, so just a recap of how that story went. So that was in mid 2021. So I think that's a time Uhuru was in presidency that time, and we took Eurobond, yeah, and from out of nowhere, one of the Eurobonds just got lost. So guys, we are still paying for all the Eurobond, even the one that got lost. Yes, FYI. So the other end, the strong shilling cuts Kenya's foreign debt by 1 billion trillion in January, which is good news. So when the shilling is strong, it's good for us as a country because one, you see, it reduces our foreign debt. So because we are able to pay the amount for that month for that debt. So the when the shilling is better, the better for us.